What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another Madden 17 online draft champions game. We got 98 overall Marshawn Lynch ready to wreak some havoc against John Elways' teeth, which this guy's gamer tag pretty funny. He's got the Broncos jersey, so one can only assume he's a Broncos fan. And not only that, he has John Elway drafted on his team. So literally, we're going against John Elway's teeth as he's looking to pass on third down and 8, looking to get something to move those chains, and he's trying, keeping those feet moving really close. The extra effort is going to get him to a 4th down and 1. He comes out 5 wide, passing, and the pressure up the middle forces the incompletion and the turnover on downs. Muhammad Wilkerson getting in there, not for the sack, but just about good enough as 2nd down and 10, looking to pass with our quarterback in the middle, Chad Johnson, getting the catch. Derek Carr is the QB number 4, trying to get it into the back of the end zone, not able to do so. 2nd down, Marshawn Lynch up the middle, and he's got us the first point of the game. So far, so good. You guys have seen this team before. This is, I believe, the 3rd time I'm posting a video with this squad, and I just, I really can't. It's hard for me to quit and just redraft, especially in range draft champions, as we drop a pick right there, just because I just really can't. I want to win these games when I get in there. I always, play maybe the first quarter, and if things don't go well, then I'll quit anyways. But usually things are decent in the first quarter, and then the competitive side of me kicks in and says, you can win this game. Don't quit. Why would you quit the game? Why not try to get the W? Why don't you just go and win the championship with this squad? And that's what I ended up doing. I ended up trying to get a run for the championship. As 2nd down and 9 comes up, Elway in the middle throws an interception. Williams got it, and Williams is going to be brought down at the 12-yard line near the end of that first quarter. He was throwing some risky passes up the seams right there, and they were working for a certain part, but, it's always the mentality that I play with on defense. Bend, don't break. Maybe every once in a while you give up those catches. You can't play perfect, but, eventually they keep on risking it. They keep on, squeezing it in there. There's one time where that pass won't work, and that's what I try to rely on, and thankfully it ended up working out right there. Unfortunately, the offense didn't do too well, but the defense comes through again. Trumaine Johnson with the pick and the stiff arm on Elway. Johnson, touchdown. What a play right there. And just like I said, you want to risk those passes. A lot of times, I'll be the one that comes through and takes that pass, especially if we're running the same thing, because I'm not letting anyone beat me in Madden by running the same play or always going to the same guy. Gotta go somewhere else, man, as he's gonna get sacked on 1st down. He's sure gonna get anything going right here. We're kind of beating John Elway's teeth in pretty good, though he does get this catch on 2nd down to make it a 3rd down and manageable. Running some hurry up, play action, looking to throw. Only 3-man pass rush, and he gets the catch in traffic somehow right there as the 2-minute warning hits. Needs a touchdown really to get back into this game, but he throws up pick on the sideline. Robert Alford, both feet in bounds, making a catch better than most receivers making this game. A lot of times the receivers, they get the happy feet and go out of bounds, but Robert Alford's playing like a star 99 overall. As 3rd down and 4, out route Chad Johnson, 1st down, getting the big hit right there from Eric Berry. But at this point, we're not really making the mistakes that he's making, and that's the difference in the game. We haven't been playing spectacular or anything like that, but we also haven't thrown a pick 6 like he has too, as we're kind of running this clock down, trying to make this the last possession of the first half. Thrown in the middle, got our man Charles Clay. Perfect dime from our boy Derek Carr. New set of downs, trying to roll out, mooking upfield. That's Chad Johnson. And that's what I'm talking about, man. Chad Johnson, 98 overall we drafted, and he can't get both feet in bounds. Meanwhile, Robert Alford, he can tiptoe like the best of them. I really don't know how that works. And man, 17, 3rd down and 8, looking to get some extra yards to get in the field goal range, but instead we get sacked out of field goal range. I didn't even bother calling that timeout right there because I figured that that kicker, our draft champions kicker, couldn't make a 56-yard field goal. So we ended up skipping ahead to 3rd quarter. That was an editing mistake. That's something that I did because I didn't want to bore you guys out like I bored this guy out, apparently. Because on 3rd down and 2 at the start of the 4th quarter, he left. We had an easy chance to make it a 3-possession game, whether we got that 3rd down or not, and I guess he got bored and just left. So, just want to show you guys a little bit of John Elway's teeth. This is the real game. This is where the real action kicked in right here against this G2G team as he returns the kick up the middle. Dontrell Inman paying a price for taking that one as he gets boomsticked at the 23-yard line. Short catch in the middle. He has Anquan Bolden at the tight end spot, getting the catch right there. And the weird thing about this Anquan Bolden, even though it is a tight end version of Anquan Bolden, Bolden as Ezekiel Elliott getting the big gain. Looking like he's getting some blocks from that Dallas Cowboys O-line with that big hole he saw. Getting another one right here, and he's going to almost take it for a first down. But yeah, the weird thing about that Bolden is when they were showing the formations before the play would start, it would show a 3 wide receiver set, even though Bolden is a tight end, and it should be a 2 wide receiver, 2 tight end set, as Trumaine Johnson makes another person pay for putting their hands in the cookie jar. One of these days, people will learn, and if they don't, man, that's shame on them, and I'm cool with it, as he's sending the blitz. That's going to get there right before we can let that ball loose to, I believe, T.Y. Hilton. Second down. Jermaine Gresham, the base goal tight end that we have on our squad, trying to make something happen. On third down, Marshawn Lynch gets stuffed. Fourth down and 3, looking to go for it at the 42-yard line. Big play here, and we find Victor Cruz in the middle for the first down. Carr off to a decent start so far, trying to feel out what he's doing defensively, running the ball, trying to sprinkle in that run game of Marshawn Lynch. Though for the most part, we've been a pass-heavy offense while we're playing with this squad, just because we got Chad Johnson and T.Y. Hilton. As we go middle to another one of those weapons, Charles Clay, dangerous pass, incomplete, thankfully, because it could have been a lot worse. Running a screen pass on third down, needs some blocks, got some patience. Marshawn trying to stiff arm the last man down, but instead it brings up the start of the second quarter in the red zone with Carr, with time, with Marshawn, who makes the catch, which, you know, not really Marshawn's forte, but he makes the catch nonetheless. Second down, Charles Clay got the touchdown. He was all over that one, but High Point 17 comes through once again. And that's just, you know, when I say that, I'm just talking about the high point passes. And you guys especially follow the competitive scene in Madden. That's all people do in the red zone. That's all I've been doing pretty much all year anyways. Just throwing high point passes just because they work so well. And I don't know, just there's no other ways to score in the red zone. That's the best way, and it's pretty overpowered. So I'm assuming that's something they'll tune down in Madden 18. Who knows, man? Maybe they won't. I'm assuming, like, there's a lot of catching things that should probably tune down in Madden 18 and tuned up. Like the sideline catches, like I mentioned before, something that should be tuned up. The aggressive catches in the end zone, maybe something they tuned down. As this dude basically rocket catches me with Jermaine Gresham. And that's something that doesn't happen too often in this game, but it happened right there as he goes in the corner, got the catch. Antonio Freeman, his star receiver, holding on to Dow going. Looked like a lateral right there for a second, the way that pass came out. He ends up getting in the yard, but it could have been a lot worse. Ezekiel Elliott running with some power. Gotta give Zeke more handoffs. He's looking tough right now. Third down and goal. That is the power of having a star running back like Ezekiel Elliott. When you don't have the first down, when you don't have the touchdown, Zeke will get you the extra yard or two. And it's never more prevalent than when you play draft champions that the star receivers play like superstars, as Charles Clay just takes a pass in the flats and goes like 20 yards downfield. Tie game, looking to get the lead right before half. A dime from Carr in the middle to Victor Cruz, and we take it to the 23-yard line. And now we're thinking maybe we could get a touchdown. Carr with time, hitting Marshawn in the flats. Not going to do much. We call our second timeout of the half. 19 seconds left. Carr, sideline Clay, trying to get the first down. But once again, those funky little catching mechanics that don't seem to be too consistent in this game, offensively and defensively, because that should be a pick. Fourth down and 2. We end up going for it right here, looking for Chad Johnson in the corner, but we get picked off, and that will pretty much end halftime without us getting points and getting ourselves the lead, even though we put ourselves in position to. And I could easily went for the field goal right there, but I was kind of goofing around, because as much as I said that, you know, I really want to win these games, I also want to draft a new team. So if I get rid of this squad, that's cool. And if I take a loss with this team, is not the worst thing in the world. And I figured, why not gamble? And plus, you know, I should have thrown a pick on that third down anyway. So I was kind of playing with house money at that point. Fortunately, we went all in, didn't get anything out of it. And hopefully those 3 points don't come back to bite us, because this is a close game. We get ball coming out of half. So far, not doing a great job of capitalizing. Third down and 7, middle of the field, intercepted. He's sending all over that one with Leonard Floyd, the big rookie who normally rushes the passer, but you can also bring him out in coverage like an Anthony Barr type. Not as tall as Barr, but you can do it nonetheless. Is that Trumaine Johnson again on the field? Trumaine Johnson, goal cornerback, not really fast. He's got some height, but that's about it. But we're making it work right now with him. We're getting guys all over the field. And just when he had a chance to turn the momentum, he blew it. Second down and 1 in the flats, taking advantage of any blitzes he's trying to send. And we got the quick reads right now, working all well. Once again, flats, a little bit more of a dangerous pass, and then somehow Chad Johnson's momentum carries him out of bounds, which, you know, curious thing of Madden 17 as the ball's on the ground. Another curious thing of Madden 17, fumble recoveries. Is anyone going to recover that one? Eventually, somewhere in that pile, It's Seahawks football, and it's about to be a Seahawks touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, the 20, the 10, the end zone, and that's going to put them up 7 late in the third quarter. The momentum changing just like that on a Marshawn Lynch fumble, and that's something Marshawn Lynch cards are prone to this year. I've had people tell me, like, even before, like, I'd play Marshawn on my ultimate team, and I was talking to Mr. Golden Sports on Twitter. He was like, yeah, have fun with Marshawn Lynch. He fumbles all the time. I was like, all right, cool. Maybe he just fumbles for you. Maybe he won't for me. We'll see what happens. And, well, damn, he was right. He was 100% right. Marshawn fumbles all the goddamn time, more than, like, any running back I've ever seen in this game. He just doesn't run with as much power, and he just loses the ball a lot. It's 4th down and 3, looking for that in route that worked before. He's all over it, but that's going to open up the post with Chad Johnson. Just working those multiple routes, and right now working with a lot of time. This offensive line is giving us all day to throw the football as Carr with the duck, but it still finds Trumaine Gresham way downfield. Gotta get a touchdown on this drive. That's Victor Cruz. That's the touchdown, and here comes the salsa. The PAT up and good, and we have ourselves a ball game at the start of the 4th quarter. Inman again up the middle. This time a more peaceful return to the 29. Only a field goal needed to try to win this game, and as always in these kind of situations, gotta keep your eye on that clock, but more importantly, gotta move that ball downfield as he finds Freeman close. Did I move the chains? Yes, it did. Randall Cunningham handing off to Ezekiel Elliott. Gotta take away Zeke from this game. Gotta make him pass the ball because it's been too easy with Ezekiel Elliott, and this is why he's such a freak of nature. So fast, so strong. Here's a screen looking to pick it off. Well, if I had someone faster than whoever the heck I was using, might have been an INT. 2nd down and 8 out the 2-minute warning, and he's picked off. Foster's got it. This man has put his hands in the cookie jar 3 times now, and as always, do not get away with it as we take a safe short pass, and now the tables have turned. We're the ones that need a field goal to try to win this game. We're the ones that are playing the clock to our advantage, and we're moving the ball downfield, finding T.Y. Hilton. Screen pass for Marshawn. Oh, thankfully he dropped down because we're going to lose yards, and that stopped the clock. So that was a blessed drop as he sends the blitz. We find Victor Cruz, and Cruz, the base goal wide receiver, is making the biggest impact on our offense as we're going screen to Marshawn again, breaking the tackle. Look at Lynch trying to get us in field goal range, and he pretty much does. It's borderline field goal range. Definitely want to get one more first down to feel safe about ourselves. And Marshawn Lynch, look at those blocks. We have 4 drafted offensive linemen, and it's showing up right now. He does not call his timeout. We quickly put on true clock, and the game is almost over at this point. Gonna try to get one more play. He run commits. Marshawn can't get that lane, loses 2 yards, and that sets up a 43-yard field goal for the win. And you guys know how bad I am with kicking lately, so this is nerve-wracking, and on top of that, he's icing the kicker. All the pressure here. It's either we win or we go to overtime, and man, oh man, I really want to kick this field goal. I want to get my swagger back. Let's go. Kick is up, and the kick is through. Game over. We pull it out at the end with some clutch plays, and more importantly, a clutch field goal. Now, I kind of figured I had the accuracy down. I thought I didn't get the power down. I thought I hit the A-button too early. Thankfully, we didn't. We got the win. It was a good game, man. It was a good game to this guy. Hard-fought game. We just made a couple more plays. He made a lot of mistakes on his offensive end that really threw him in at the end of the day. But, yeah, leave a like and favorite if you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe for more. If you guys want to see, close games like this, let me know. Or you guys want to see new teams. That's a question I want to ask you guys before this video ends. Would you guys rather see close games or just the new teams and new draft champions? I know I've shown this team a couple of times. I don't know how many people you guys are sick of them or you enjoy seeing the close games anyway. So let me know what you guys think about that in the comment section, and I'll catch you guys next time.